Ali Jawad, Paralympic powerlifting. For the last 10 years, my kind of big hobby, if you want to call it that, is anti-doping, but especially in like Paralympic sport, because a lot of the research centres on able-bodied Olympic sports, and there's not enough research for para-athletes. I've kind of self-taught myself about the system, about how everything works, the anti-doping system and the code, and I felt that it's probably really important that I actually do something with that knowledge. So that's why I decided to do a Ph.D. in anti-doping in Paralympic sport, to make sure that the regulations are as good as possible in the future for para-athletes. Obviously I'm still an athlete currently, and I still want to perform to my best. And what the kind of performance lifestyle does for me is it makes sure that I'm structuring my time in a way that's efficient for both. In the first lockdown, I guess you have a lot of time to reflect, and because I'm at the back end of my career, I reflected on my childhood in gyms and competing. I never asked the question of why disabled people are never in the gym. So I guess for me, I asked myself whether or not it's changed, and in my mind it hasn't. So I felt that how can I bring activity and exercise to the disability community in a way that is accessible, but also gives them empowerment into kind of creating their own programs. I decided after a lot of research to launch a complete app especially designed for people with impairments. I think it's going to be the only app that truly is specific to your impairment. It's been a lot of hard work, quite challenging because I'm not an entrepreneur or tech person, but I guess as an athlete you adapt to a lot of challenges in your career and I've had to learn on the spot. So it's actually been pretty good to see what I've learned, and I can apply it to other areas of my life. So I'm looking forward to it. I guess being a more experienced athlete, when looking back when I was younger, I focused on lifting alone. I had nothing else. If I had a bad session in the gym or a bad competition, that affected the whole of my life. So I encourage any athlete from a young age to think about a hobby or another career that they would like to do post sport, and actually pursue it at the same time.